All the things she do in terms of all like cheating styles and everything, always make sure there is an evidence. I was keeping it just on, but she never knew I was dropping evidence. So I thought I was going to work, that we are going to talk about this when I come back. I left. I started chatting on phone. Most of our discussion, I want us to chat a little before we now put in to physical discussion. I was just keeping evidence. I was screenshot. I will save up. I was dropping everything. Even the one she went at Umunede, I have to involve family into it for evidence. My pastor was aware. So after that one happened, she pleaded again. That was the second time. I forgive her. Then the third time was on Facebook. She was chatting a guy from Edo State, telling the guy that I'm not around, I traveled. I still came into that chat. I called the guy pleaded, said I should forgive, that he never knew she's married. I said, you don't know she's married, but she told you that I traveled, so how come? So that plan actually scattered. The fifth one was a lady warning her that she should leave her husband alone.
This is Family Clinic, the podcast with Pedro.
Who benefits more in marriage? Is it the man or the woman? As a matter of fact, just hold on. I like the women to raise the volume. Let me start from sell your market, because I don't think she shifted her face to that direction. So please, I'd like you to tell us who benefits more. Okay. No, let's sell your market.
Obviously, it's the men that benefits more.
How? They say how now?
They talk long now.
They do what?
They talk long, they know the truth.
Okay, go ahead. Let's hear. Why?
First off, we're leaving the comfort of our father's house. We are coming to your house where there's a lot of work to attend to. We are going to get pregnant and the body is going to change. So I had to cinch myself to sit down here so that you people will look at her and say,
please, one house. Please,
snatched.
one house.
But if I didn't go to that man's house, I won't be snatched. I will be looking the way I was. You understand? So, and a lot of women, if you're not a strong-willed person, if you get into marriage, you're going to lose yourself. You have to be strong-willed to exist in marriage. But earlier I said I don't know why they called me to come and talk about marriage, because I'm the most unserious married woman. People who know me know me. People who know me. Like I was coming, Madam Adora said, go answer them today. So me, I just sleep and wake up and we say, thank you, Jesus. There's no menu to how we do it. We just wake up and chukudalu for today. We move on to the next day.
Oh, all right. Thank you. Okay, I'd like to go to Mrs. Ndidi. Please, can you share with us, what do you think? Who benefits more?
I think we can answer that question.
Okay.
I think that the experience of marriage is shaped by culture. Yeah, so I said I don't think we can answer that question in isolation, because I believe that the experience of marriage is shaped by culture, it's shaped by societal norms, it's shaped by economic realities, it's shaped by experiences, and it's shaped by roles assigned to genders, both male and female, depending on the environment where they are. So if you find yourself or in a situation or in an environment where the traditional patriarchal system is very strong in terms of marriages, typically it will be advantageous to the men, because such environments have very strong input or structure when it comes to families. It gives men a lot of strong decision-making roles. It gives them, such societies give men more economic power. But when you come into an environment where the system is more legal, it spreads the economic situation around. Such situation, there's more balance. Even though sometimes there's a little bit of inequality, but there's more balance, because the structure that applies, let's say in Africa, for example, doesn't apply in such areas. So, like I said, it's marriage experience is based on culture, environment, society. But if you bring it now to Africa, you bring it now to us.
Yes. It favors the men.
Yes. So the truth is that in Africa, the traditional patriarchal system is very deep rooted here. So it typically gives more advantage to men. So like I said, the experience of marriage will depend on culture, societal norms, economic realities, and just
Wow.
culture.
Okay. I'd like to hear from Fresh Start. CEO Fresh Start, please. Can you share with us?
Good evening, everyone. Last week, I saw something on Instagram, a post. She said, teach what you know. So whatever I'll be saying here, I'll be speaking based on my marriage. Hello?
Hi.
Marriage, what's the question again?
Who benefits more?
Who benefits more? To me, it's 50-50.
Okay.
Yes. To me, marriage is 50-50. I tell my husband, I don't have a backup plan for marriage. You don't go into marriage with a backup plan. It means you are biased. I give my totality in marriage, and I expect you to do the same. Now I'm speaking based on my marriage. Hello?
Hi.
Not on yours, not on culture, not tradition, on my marriage. By His grace, I'll be 15 years this year. So I'm speaking on my marriage. So my mindset is we are together. Are we together? We are together. So I don't see him like he's benefiting, and we are working
Partnership.
do you understand? So that is what I sit, and that's what works for me.
Wow. Wow. You know, Adam the executive is a traditional man. And I want him to come and tell us what he thinks on this matter. Adam, over to you.
Good evening, everybody. Good evening, everybody. Good evening, everybody. Okay, my take on this. First of all, it depends on where you are standing. When you marry the wrong man, marriage becomes hell. When you also marry the wrong woman, it becomes hell too. You know what I'm saying? Then, marriage for me, it looks, or for me, I see marriage as a teamwork. We're in the same team. We have one common goal. It doesn't matter who sweeps the house. It doesn't matter who washes the clothes, who does the dishes. All we know, we have the same agenda, which is to take care of our kids if we want to give birth, because some persons don't want to give birth. You know what I'm saying? Now, if you... Hello, can you hear me? If you get married and you are not on the same level of understanding with your partner, that's where the problem starts from, first of all. Hello? So before you get yourself submitted to any man or let a woman come into your space, make sure you guys are on the same page to know that you guys are working together in this marriage. It's not about who benefits better. This is the reason why many marriages are breaking. This is the foundational reason. Where you feel you are doing too much, where he feels you are expecting too much from him, and some people are having this what do you call it again? What do you call it again? My benefit, like it's my right to have this thing. It's my right, entitlement feeling in marriage. Yes, some things are entitled to you. Come on, if I'm married, sex is entitled to you. Hello, your wife giving you food. Sometimes it's not entitled to you. She may not be available at the time you want her to do that. Sometimes she's tired. Sometimes I wake up at night. Okay, yesterday I bathed my wife. Hello. Wow. She's here. I'm saying it now. I know it's funny. She came in. Hello, hold on. She came in and said she was tired, that she wished someone would bathe her, that she wished she wants to get massage. Mind you, I also had a very stressful day. I worked more, like I've been working all around everywhere. I traveled and I just came back. I was rushing up and down and doing a lot of things. And after she said this, I took some breath and I got up. And I went to get the hot water. And I told her, come, let me bathe you. I know what was happening, you know? So it's that.
Okay, please. I know you have a lot to say. We'll come back to you. Please, I want to go to the audience now. Do you have anything contrary to say? Go ahead, sir.
Okay. Thank you very much. In my own opinion, I think this thing takes understanding.
Okay.
You need to understand your partner. Like when I got into marriage, when I was eating with my wife, we were still eating, and she took meat. So I provoked that we have not finished eating, and then you took meat. Why? Because I was trained that until you finish eating, you cannot eat meat. But my wife was trained that you eat meat while eating. You understand me?
Yes.
So after some time, I stopped getting angry because she's not my sister. We were not brought up by the same parents. So I needed to understand her. And then she also needed to understand me so the marriage can work. So I think this thing is, you need to understand your partner. When you understand your partner, you know how to handle them. And when your partner understands you, they know how to handle you. And when that is done, there will be peace and there will be harmony. Thank you.
Wow.
Hello, everyone. Please, cameraman wants to say something. Okay, yes, I'm married. I think we are getting the whole marriage thing wrong, you know. Marriage is an institution between two people from different backgrounds and different upbringings who have decided to come together, put whatever they think they know about marriage aside, and learn on the job. You understand? If you carry one knowledge, maybe something you've read from the book, and come into your marriage, you find out that your partner is a unique individual altogether, and you have to start all over again to learn about your partner, because there is no other person like your partner. Your partner is someone, once you meet him, you start learning. You've not learned about him before. There is no other, because there is no other example of him. It's in the marriage that you learn about him. You understand? So what works for you and your partner is what you do. If sweeping the house works for you, if washing your wife's clothes works for you, if washing your car works for you, you do it. Whatever brings peace and happiness in your home, that is what you do. Wow. Nobody is coming from anywhere to judge you.
Wow.
And nobody is coming to live your life for
Thank you. Thank you. Any other person has something to say?
Good evening, everybody.
Good evening.
The question you asked said, in marriage, who benefits more? And first of all, I want to look into that question. And I think in marriage, we're not talking about, because I want to look it from the perspective from the original blueprint of marriage.
Okay.
That in marriage, we're not looking at two people who are coming together to live together. I'm looking at two people who have come together and become one. And in that essence, there is now nobody who is now benefiting more. I think in marriage, what it's supposed to be is two people who are coming together to flourish together. In the situation whereby we already have somebody who is benefiting more than this person, there's already a problem in that marriage. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Okay, Adams, over to you. What do you have to say? We'll just say some few words and wrap.
Before you get into marriage, the assignment is more before you get into marriage. Before you get into marriage, I mean before you even enter, wash your eyes very well, because there are a lot of things happening right now that people don't even know who they are getting married to. You know, and try as much as possible to go through your spouse's content on social media and see what they are watching and listening to. It's very, very important. It has a long role to play in their life. Nobody's influencing her. She was trained well, well tutored, well schooled, but you will find out that she's having a strange behavior. Look at what she's listening to on social media. Look at people she's flowing on TikTok and stuff she's listening to. We have to be careful on how we use social media. It's really messing up our ladies a lot. I feel it's messing up the ladies the more. So okay. That's what I have to say.
Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you. I like to look at the perspective from what she said, because please, audience, please, on house. from what she said, there is already a biased mind that men benefit more. And if you look at it, that is what everybody is saying. And there is something that prompted that saying. That is because they feel that because a man can go outside and cheat and still be successful in cheating, then a woman does not have the ability to go outside. That is one. This is why they say, oh, men benefit more. Now, because they feel the man gets you pregnant and keep you in one state, and he can go about with his daily activity. So these are the things that prompted that idea when people say marriage benefits more. The men benefit more from marriage. But the truth is this. For my marriage, we don't have a particular thing that belongs to a particular person. What we need now are men that have sympathy. Men that, you see, because let me tell you, over the years, both culture, society has pushed the women to the wall. And it's time we begin to introduce some things. Let the men begin to come back to say, this woman has emotion. Let me just give you a very simple example. Before now, I had a nightlife. For 2 years, I was always outside. You know when they say we're outside? Yeah, we're outside. I had, for 2 years, I own a nightclub. I realized that each time I come back home, I see her crying because I come back 4 a.m. One day, my son asked me, where do you go and come back late? Now, to me, I can go outside and do all kinds of things. And I'm keeping a woman feeling she does not have emotion, thinks she does not have feelings. She's a wood. Because that is one mentality the man has, that I've paid a bride price. Whatever I do to her, she's got to manage it. And this is the ideology our parents introduced. When you get into marriage, whatever he does, manage it. So the woman automatically becomes a slave in the system, which is not supposed to be. So what we want to shape is a man, a fatherhood that doesn't point at things but act on things. To introduce to the next generation what marriage should be about. We don't want to come over. Things are evolving. Right now, the women are producing results. The women are making more money. So what makes you a man? Because before now, what makes us a man is the level of our provision. Right? Because when we go out, we leave you. We say, take care of the children. Cook for me. I come back. I don't even have any emotional connection. I just come and make love and go back again. This was the idea before now. So, but this point and this age, at this point, the women, that which makes us men, the women can now provide it. They now go and import things. They now make money on their own. So what is the extra man in you? That is when it comes with empathy. Coming to understand that this woman has a feeling. I can iron her clothes. I can bathe her. You know, a woman called me before yesterday, said, Coach, I cannot, my husband is going through financial challenge. Do I have to? I don't support men. I grew up like that. My mother told me like that I can't give a man my money, that the man will disappoint me. And I said, okay, because your husband is down, tomorrow, if it happens that you are sick, is it wrong for him to date you? Answer the question. He said, you have to bait me. I said, so now that he's down, you have to help him financially. So we must come to this understanding. All right? Thank you very much. We'll just go to the next section of this. Whoa. Now, can a married man or a married woman have bestie, opposite sex? This is a problem. As I speak now, I'm treating on this issue with some couples right now. So I just thought we should talk about it. So can a man or a woman have an opposite sex that are married? Adams, what do you think?
You want to put me on the spot. My wife is here. Make sure don't let me go out. So. But first of all, marriage is built on trust. If you know your husband, you know how you got him. You dragged him with another girl, my dear. Calm down. Hello. First of all, you have to understand that your marriage is on trust. Men will do a lot to you. Men will do a lot to you. Women can also do a lot to you. But sometimes, I think if you want to enjoy your marriage, act like you don't see some things. Act like you don't see some things. I'm coming somewhere. Act like you don't see some things. Then having a best friend, husband having a best friend, female best friend, how can that be? It's not possible. But I have close friends who are also friends with my wife. I have friends who are also friends with my wife. You cannot be my friend if my wife doesn't know about you. In fact, my wife should be able to pick your call even without me being there. And trust me, my wife has picked a couple of calls in my presence, my absence. And there's nothing like password in my phone. My password, she knows, I know hers. So there's a lot of transparency. It reduces the mistrust. And even you, the man, when you know your phone can be accessed easily, you know what you cannot allow inside.
Yes.
You get what I'm saying? So I think you can't really, if you want to have a best friend, your wife should also be the friend to that your best friend.
Wow.
Even though two can tangle and still play, but we'll leave that in the hands of God.
Okay, thank you so much. I like Fresh Start to say something. What do you think? Is he right?
One house, please. One house, please.
A bestie that can call you. You can call
Okay, you are
male
saying
bestie.
if I should have a bestie, a man bestie.
Yes.
Then my husband will have a female bestie.
Exactly.
That's it now.
Yes, exactly.
To me, I said something. I said, I personally did not go into marriage with a backup plan. Meaning, we are one. Meaning, he's my friend. Meaning, he's my bestie. So I don't see the need for a backup bestie. Do you understand?
Yes.
You see, there are some windows we don't open into marriage because they come to destroy. They come to kill. I'm a very spiritual person.
Yes.
What you don't want, you don't start. There is no way a man can be a bestie to a woman and you think the relationship is holy. It's not holy. Hello? That's the truth.
One house, please. One house, please.
It's not. I'm an interior designer. 90% of my clients are male. I know what I see on that field. It takes discipline to remain focused. It takes discipline to still stay married. That you are saying my husband will be, it's not possible. I won't open that door, and that door will never be open.
Okay, I like to come to Ndidi. Ndidi, you know, while I was explaining, she explained something to me, and I was having conversation with her, and she said, this particular woman, this is the man, that they both went through secondary school and their university together. So he cannot sacrifice that relationship over decades because he got married to a woman. So what do you think? Is he wrong that he should just go ahead and continue the relationship, or
Why didn't he marry her?
That's it.
The Bible says, flee every form of ungodliness. We don't negotiate it. We don't discuss it. We don't analyze it. We don't critique it. We don't try to look at it logically. It says flee. The word bestie already kills it.
That's it.
whoa?
It doesn't exist. It shouldn't exist. We don't go poking holes where we don't want to get something. So
Okay,
the
we'll
bestie, that bestie kills it.
Kills it. Okay, I think please let's the mic.
I'll need a clarification.
Okay.
What's the difference between
Please, where's the mic? Please, hold on, sir.
and a best?
Okay.
Because you must be able to understand these two factors.
Sorry, go again, sir.
The difference between a friend
Yes.
and a bestie.
Okay.
It's a woman word for me. Women are used to it.
Can we?
Okay, you want to say something? Please let her say something. Give her the mic.
Okay, let me just say a little thing or answer his question. When you say friend is just friend. You can just be friend with anybody. You can even just introduce somebody like, she's my friend.
Yeah.
Yes, even your neighbor, she's my friend. Some people don't even know that there is difference between neighbor, friend, all those they call friend. But when we talk about bestie, to them that have that bestie, because I don't know about it, they think I can talk to this person. There are some things I would like to relate with this person. There are some They think they can just sit down and explain to that person what is they are even going through in their marriage to that person as their bestie.
You see that she's coming from a different angle.
Do you
now.
get?
Yes.
So they see them as like what my sister has been saying.
Yes.
As their backup strength. Let me put it that way. Let me just talk to her. I think she understands me more.
Better.
Then now, from what you said, that the person that you're talking to said, you knew that person all this while. You did not marry her. She understands you. You cannot sacrifice those days. Then why did you leave her? You would have just end up with her than putting another person in suspect. It's not fair.
Okay. I think, say your market, I think you have to say something.
For me, bestie is a no-no. If you want to have a bestie, just marry the person. Bestie is a no-no for me.
Okay, for me, like Pastor Chris said, he said friend or bestie. There are two different ways. She's my friend. The field where we work, we have a lot of people that call us their friends. But that word bestie is deeper.
It's deeper.
It means, and that's what people, some married men keep people as. That's why you cannot be friends with my husband. Because why are you being friends? The next thing you start loving him. And you're telling him the things happening in your marriage. Before you know it, you're falling for the man.
Vulnerability.
Yes. So, bestie is a no-no for me. But you can actually have a friend. You can say to you, he said something, that you cannot be friends with me and not be friends with my wife. It's a disrespect. And I say to any man, if you say this person is your friend, and the person does not even say hi to your wife, and you're still keeping that person as a friend, that person is not your friend. You guys have a secret relationship. Because if you respect your wife, your friend should be able to respect her. It means you don't have respect for your wife. You're saying this person is your, what are you people bestie? Excuse me? What are you discussing? What bestie? Do you understand? So, but you can say somebody is your friend. We have business partners that turn your friend. Even we, as women, the business we do, we have business partners that are now our friends. But the one that I will now have to call you on the phone, my husband did this to me. This is what I'm passing through. That's no longer a friendship. That is intimate. Thank you.
Okay. Okay, this is like what she said. They like what she said. Now I'm quoting from his words. He said most times that they don't have anything. There is no emotional attachment between them. But like you said, she understands him more. Okay? That even most of his transaction. Okay, let me just go. The guy is into real estate. He said most times there are deals that comes, he will send her to go look at the property or do one or two stuff. That there is nothing. So why is the wife everywhere? Trying to, build. So, I want us to correct this thing. I want us to address so that it's a serious thing. He doesn't see it like he's having it's not a challenge to him. But to the woman said, this is a no for me. The first day we engaged ourselves, you should be able to have disconnected from the woman. And I said, I don't see why we are having this conversation, sir. Do you understand? And I try to, see, let me tell you, as a therapist, when you bring a situation, we don't judge immediately. We are trying to judge now.
Yes.
We don't judge. What we do, we want to trace where the situation is coming from. Because there's always a back end to everything. So I think you have something to say.
Yes, I have something to say. Okay, so they were very close.
Yes.
To the extent that he sends her on an errand.
Yes.
So more like a business commitment.
Yeah.
To the man, he might be honest. But the lady might be falling for him. Do you understand? We should also understand, like I tell women, if you know your husband is actually doing business with this particular lady, you will know when there is no sentiment attached. But we women, we know when you love our husband. We know that discerning spirit. We have it.
Yes.
We know what you're looking for is just beyond the business. You want something very deep. So for me, if the wife has been screaming, if she's somebody who has self-confidence, she's very bold, she believes in herself, she knows her self-worth, and she's screaming, then there is something she's saying. Thank you.
Do you know that it takes some people time to understand that they like a particular thing? You might be mingling with someone.
Yes.
In fact, there is a movie I was watching. The guy has stayed with the maid for like 2 to 3 years without anything.
Yes.
Any feeling, no, nothing.
Yeah.
But once his friend started coming to his house, he started noticing the girl. One day, the man came and told her, your maid is so beautiful. I think I want her. Can you leave her for me? Let's find another person. I want to marry her. The man now retaliates. That is when the man now know that she liked that girl. Now, they might be doing that thing. The man might be saying the truth. They don't have anything. But something might come up one day. Her mind will now go to that person. This is the only person that can understand what I want now. Before you know it, he begins to come close to that lady. Sometimes you act ignorantly. You don't even want to do this, but at the last, you're doing it.
Okay.
So there is no need for that.
Okay, let's also know that, like I said, I don't judge. Okay? Let's see it like this. I asked her a question. I said, were you aware before you got married to him that there was a bestie in the picture? She said yes. I said, so did you guys discuss about the bestie? She said she felt. I said, in marriage there is no feeling. There's no emotion. It's communication. Do you want this thing to stay? This is my decision. If you don't want it, I let you go. Just the same way I used to tell people, when you see a man that is always close to his mother, you know that this is you know what we call the mommy's boy. You know you can't separate the both of them. So you know you cannot deal. You can't separate the both of them. You know you cannot deal. Why do you still choose to get into that marriage? Why didn't you opt out immediately? So the first thing I told her, I said, first, if you have observed, there would have been a communication. Are you willing to let her go? Because I'm sure for decades they've had a lot. For him, he said the girl knows everything deep down. And like anything that happens, the first person he calls is the girl. He said, this is what is happening. He said, and over time, all the things she has said I should do, I get results. So I cannot sacrifice her on the altar. This is the word he used. I can't sacrifice this relationship on the altar of my wife. So right now you see the challenge. So I want what? Sorry? Because they were coming from somewhere and he met the wife. Okay, go ahead. Please, where's the mic? I don't know why he's not here.
Because I think this is a true life scenario, right? It's a true life story. So this particular wife of him, what is she doing for a living? Who is she? Pedro, I'm asking you.
Okay.
Who is this lady? What is she doing for a living?
Okay, she has a fashion.
Is she an asset or a liability? That is a very big question. You can't. She will be a threat to the other lady. That's the truth. But that other lady is a threat to your wife because she's bringing something to the table for you. Your wife is not adding any value. That's the truth. She is not adding any value to the man. If she's adding, there are people that are indispensable. There are women that you can't just toy with. Do you understand? That's why we say to every woman, make sure you have something doing and you're contributing and you're bringing something to the table. So if that woman was like all the top women, the man will have respect for her. Thank you.
Okay, thank you so much. Right now, I'm going to invite someone. Please, can he come up? Where is his chair? We're going to talk about this. Please, let him come up on the platform.
Okay, I'm Chef Uchenna by name. I'm from Delta State in Oko.
And you're based here, right? In Asaba?
Yeah, based here in Asaba.
Okay, there's a situation. He was married. I would like him to talk about some stuff. You know, he got married and he discovered the wife has been cheating. Okay? Yes. Yes, approved. Yes. She's going to talk about it. And he wants to say, if she sees it, she can come on family clinic and prove otherwise. Because we know that there's two sides to a story. So I like him over the mic to him. So please let us know.
Okay, thank you very much. Okay, I want to talk about my marital status and how everything actually developed.
Audible.
Okay, I got married 2021. Then I was 25 years old. So at first, my dad was like, "What is the problem? Why are you in the rush?" All those kind of stuff. So I said I was ready. Then she was already pregnant for me. So me, I had plans in life in terms of I don't want to start giving birth with
one house, please.
Different ladies. Let me just get focused with one person. Since she's already in and the love is there, let me proceed. So I actually proceeded. Coming to the mom first, the mom was the first person that got angry that maybe I pregnanted her daughter and the rest. So I said, "Mom, I'm ready." That's why I came home. They said, okay. They arranged a date for us to go to the village and actually went to the village. I do the necessary things and we came down back to Asaba. So she put to bed, and after 1 year of her giving birth, I decided to do my traditional marriage and other stuff that comes in. So on the day of my traditional marriage, because I'm a chef, so most of the people that came to prepare the meal are also chefs. They came from me. So they were in the house cooking in my mother-in-law's house. So one called me, said, "Collins, what is going on?" I said, "I don't understand." He said, "My mother-in-law said when she comes for this stuff, it will not go successful." I said, "Yes, I understand where it's coming from. Since I told her that her daughter is pregnant, she has not been fine with me." I think the senior brother came into the issue and was like, "You should be happy that this boy came up." Assuming he actually advised her for abortion and along the line something happened, who are you going to hold responsible? So everything, the day of my marriage, I think after every celebration, it ended with fights, my family and their family. So she wanted to leave that day. I called her, I talked to her, I said, "Your mother has lived her life. This is you. This is your family. We already have a child. Let's push on." She said, okay, but she was still having this double mind. The sisters were calling, trying to tell her to leave the marriage and the rest. So we kept on. So because of the nature of my job, I travels out in terms of going to different places to cook and do other stuffs. So in a week, I may be out like, let me say, 3 to 4 days, then I'll come home again. Then it got to a stage. I traveled for a walk and I got a call from police station that my wife was actually arrested. I was surprised at Umunede. I was like, how come? So when I left Nasaba today, already in Umunede. So after everything, it was now proved that she went to see, according to her, she said it's a friend, it's a family friend. And she got there, she was raped and so many things came up. So even at that incident, out of how we've built ourselves and the love, so actually pampered her. I said, just calm down. I took over the case at Umunede. I reported to police and we went. The guy actually ran away. We came home. Then she was crying all through. So I tried convincing her, talking to her that she should just forget everything. And she made a promise to me that she was not going to keep male friends again. I said, okay, life continues. I pretended nothing happened. So one day again, I traveled. She called me. I was supposed to come back. She called me. She said, "Are you coming back?" I said, "No, I'm not coming back." I was actually coming back, just that I wanted to like give my family a surprise visit. So,
please, one house, please. Hold on. Audience.
Okay. Coming back to the house, I entered the compound. From the window, I saw 2 persons on my bedroom. Yeah. I called her for confirmation. I said, "Babe, where are you?" She said she's at home. I said, "Where is Kamsi?" She said, "Kamsi is in the parlor." I said, "What are you doing?" She said, "Nothing. She's in the room." I said, "With who?" She said, "Nobody." I said, "With who?" She said, "Nobody." Don't I trust her? I said, "You are talking about trust. Look at the window." She looked at the window. She saw me. So I came into the house. The guy stood up. He was looking at me. I left him. He left. I called him. I said, "It's not your fault, though. You can go." Because if she has not given you that chance, You wouldn't even come to my gates, talk more of coming to my house. You can go. Then the boy.
Please, see. Hold on. Don't. Hello, please. Don't allow your emotion to drive you. Control your emotion. Let's listen to him. Go ahead.
Then the guy left. Me, I kept quiet. I went to the fridge. I brought out food. I microwaved. I ate. I went to bed. She was looking at me. I did not say anything. So in the morning, I called her. She sat down. I said, "What is the problem?"
Please, audience.
She started crying and begging. All this time, I didn't tell anybody. So one thing I do is that all the things she do in terms of all like cheating styles and everything, always make sure there is an evidence. I was keeping it just on my. She never knew I was dropping evidence. So I thought I was going to work, that we are going to talk about this when I come back. I left. I started chatting on phone. Most of our discussion, I want us to chat a little before we now put in to physical discussion. I was just keeping evidence. I was screenshot. I will save up. I was dropping everything. Even the one she went at Umunede, I have to involve family into it for evidence. My pastor was aware. So after that one happened, she pleaded again. That was the second time. I forgive her. Then the third time was on Facebook. She was chatting a guy from Edo State, telling the guy that I'm not around, I traveled. I still came into that chat. I called the guy pleaded, said I should forgive, that he never knew she's married. I said, you don't know she's married, but she told you that I traveled, so how come? So that plan actually scattered. The fifth one was a lady warning her that she should leave her husband alone.
So she cheated with 5 times?
Yeah, that she should leave her husband alone. Then the lady threatened that she was going to pour her acid. So I think she later actually stopped disturbing the guy. Then
hold on.
The
please.
last one that happened again was I traveled. So around 12, I said, let me call my family and know how they are, because sometimes she's awake. So I called her. She was on call from 12 o'clock till 1 o'clock. She was on call. So immediately she dropped the call, and I was calling her repeatedly. I was not comfortable. What was happening? So immediately she dropped the call. My old entered. I asked her, I said, who have you been talking to for almost 1 hour? She said, I don't know the person. He's a friend. I said, male or be female? She said, he's a male. I said, for almost 1 hour. Who is the person? She said, I don't know the person. I tried like forcing her because I was already angry on phone. So she said, it's her privacy. That I don't need to be asking her that question.
Wow.
Okay. Then I was in Asaba. I went for a walk. I have to leave that walk by 12 o'clock, midnight. I went to, what's it called? Back of Coca, across Coca.
Yeah.
She was surprised when I called her by 3. I said, open the gate. She came, she opened the gate. Immediately she opened the gate, she just left, she turned. So I followed her. When we got to the house, I collected her phone. Immediately I collected her phone, the number was trying to call back. It was told my bestie. So I did not pick the call. The guy now sent message through WhatsApp. So the thing now flashed. As message would drop, the thing now flashed on the top there. He said, babe, I'm sorry. Should I come over? So I actually snapped the picture. I took the picture of the messages and I kept. So that night I became angry. I said, it's like you are actually tired of this marriage. Severally, you've been misbehaving. I'll still be the one to call you, to advise you, talk to you. You always promise you're going to change, you're going to change. As it stands now, I don't think, and all these things were happening. I wasn't calling my parents. I was only calling her parents.
Okay. I want you to hold on a bit. I like Fresh Start to say something. What do you think should be the cause? Because there is no smoke without fire. We are not here to even judge her actions. I am not. There's something you want to tell me, because I hear a lot every day. So I am not going to judge her, but I want us to trace where is this coming from. Sometimes there might be disconnection, And then she's in her shares, boxing in a lot of things. And at the end of the day, she chose to explode. So there might be some things, but I'd like Fresh Start to say something before I come back to that.
It is well. I honestly want to say sorry because that's a lot. That's a lot. And don't feel you are, there's something special about it. No?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. It also happens to women. Yes. Yes. If you're opportune to hear some women speak, you will wail. It's just funny that we're hearing a man. So it's both sides. So there's nothing really special. What is special is that you've gone through a lot. Now, my father will say something. May we not marry our enemy. May we not marry strangers. I'm telling you the truth. When you marry your own, the story is different. There is a place of your own. Do we understand? I cannot marry my own and see this or hear this. It's not possible. No marriage is really rosy, but there are some things that cannot happen. I cannot marry my own and decide to cheat on my own. It's not possible. So may we not marry strangers. I will say, I'm sorry. I am really sorry. But I believe from the get-go, you guys were not meant to be for each other.
Yeah, that's right.
Wow.
You married a total stranger. I am sorry, but you married a total stranger.
Okay, hold on. I'm going to come back. I'm going to come to you shortly. Let me hear from what you have to say.
It is well again, no?
Amen.
So while he was talking, I was just asking him who raised him. Because I know we hear a lot of men do all of these things every day. So it's strange hearing a man go through this. So that's why I asked who raised him. Because I don't know how it happened the first time, the second time, and you were advising her, bros, who raised you? I don't. So I don't know. What were you advising her for?
Okay. I'll hold on. I'll come back to you guys. Let me go to my audience, please. Where's the mic?
So from your story,
please hold on so that you can listen and learn.
Your marriage started on a very wrong foundation. It was, I used to tell people, number one, because she was pregnant. That was the condition. And the mother objected. I tell people, where you want to go, whether female or male, once the family objects, don't go. Don't go. From the objection of the mother and from someone telling you at the wedding place why there was something they heard and the rest, and you just give excuses for her. And that's the same excuses you've been giving. You've been giving those same excuses even when she's met. So from the get-go, it started on a very wrong foot.
Wow.
It should have ended even before the marriage. So it's a lesson for others.
So thank you so much.
Once there is an objection, just take it like that.
Thank you so much. Okay. Okay, you disagree to what she said?
Yes.
Okay, so
I'm going to speak using my own marriage, this my second marriage, as an example.
Okay.
Today my mother can look back and say, my husband is the best in-law. But my mother fought my husband. Regardless of the fact that I was married before and I had 2 daughters. My husband is a single guy who was never married. Just that he was older, 6 years older. Do you understand?
Yes.
But my parents said no. My sisters, they fought him. Everybody fought him. But we stood our ground. The mother also fought me that her son wasn't going to marry me.
Yeah.
But it's working today. The marriage is so blessed.
Wow.
That those objections didn't work. My mother-in-law said, over her dead body, will she be alive and see the marriage succeed? No, she's died. Because it was ordained to be.
To be.
So if your parents are objecting, and you have looked, your parents are not going to marry your husband, it's you. It's the two of you that will come in agreement. You saw signs for every marriage. You saw signs, but you ignored those signs. The signs are always there. It's not possible for somebody to be with you for a year, 6 months, and you won't see the person. No matter how you saw those signs, but you chose love. You loved her more.
Yes.
She didn't love you.
Wow.
You can't cheat on somebody that you love.
Wow.
So you loved her. Like they said, it is well. We've gone through it. You'll be single father.
Thank you so much.
You will still find love.
Please, I think somebody behind wants to say something. Okay. Please, one house.
What I want to say, like they said, it is well, but I'll beg to take another direction this evening. What is your intimacy level with your wife? That's a big question we need to answer. You know, our elders will always say that every home that the bed is always shaking hardly have issues. What is your intimacy level? Because when you have intimacy with a woman, it's an exchange of spirit for spirit. There is a connection that goes on. And from what you've said, you said you're hardly around. When you are around, and possibly you may have married a woman that has a very high libido level. Because these are some certain I heard of an issue. I wouldn't want to mention him, a very prominent man in Asaba here. He had a wife. The wife went astray, had extramarital affair. The man discovered, when they began to dig deep, the man only sleeps with his wife once every month. So that's a very big question you also need to, because let's not look at it from one side. The lady is bad. Yes, all she did is wrong. I'm not in support. But let's look at that point. Are you really communicating with your wife sexually?
Thank you very much, sir. Okay, hold on. I'll come back to you. Didi, I'm sure you have something to say. Please, let Didi say something.
The Bible says that the heart of man is desperately wicked. Who can know it? So many things went wrong. We can't even to say he's to blame, she's to blame. So many things went wrong. And when God is not in a relationship, sometimes these are the things that we see. There's nothing we can do about it. If God is not the foundation of a home, you really can't blame whatever it is that is happening in the situation. So I can't say he did wrong. I can't say, it was just everything wrong. And sadly, this is just the result.
Okay, I understand what a lot of you are saying, but when I look from your words, you all are speaking from your feelings, from your emotions. You see, when you say God, we are Christians. I'm sure everyone here is a Christian. But you see, let's not give God our responsibility. It's a big problem in a marriage. No marriage, nobody God ordained to say this is indeed his husband from creation.
No, that's not.
No, I'm trying to say something, because he also said when you marry your own, no one is your own. When you get someone, you make the person your own. Now, if I want to trace to him, listen. If I want to trace to him, first, it might be that the lady in question is trying to retaliate from her trauma. Let me tell you, it's possible from her background where she's coming from. She has seen a lot. When you hear what the mother said, you will know that there is something wrong with the foundation of where she's coming from. So you will now notice that have you now seen a lady who will say, for this thing, this my boyfriend did to me or abandoned me. Any man that eventually marries me will pay the price. There are women who will decide to marry a man and pour out every trauma. Sorry to say, some days ago, there's a lady I was talking to. While I was listening to her, I noticed something. I said, I understand everything your parents did to you. Now see me as your father. I know you never had the ability or opportunity to react to him because he's your dad. Now look at me, shut your eyes for 10 seconds and pour out your heart. Those things your father did to you that you wanted to express back, but because you never had the opportunity to do it, now say them to me. Let me tell you, she started crying and was insulting me. She saw me as her father. She was saying a lot, pouring out her mind that you're a wicked man. You destroyed my future. Now, when a man gets such a woman, what do you think it will happen? You see, so these are some of the things we don't trace back. You see, when we want to get married, we'll just look at the surface. And that's why we are coming here. I want to take you guys back. Let's go back. Let's go back. Let's not look at the internet. Let's forget about what they are placing or bringing before us. There is a lot. People bringing traumas into marriage. People come into marriage with damaged life. They've been damaged from inside. So whatever they are expressing is as a result of what the damage has done to them. So there are sometimes the woman might feel, this is what I found out in my parents' house. My mom might be part of this. It's a normal thing to her. So let's not feel, oh, it cannot happen to anybody. No, it can happen. It can happen 100% to anybody. So you choose wisely. So I would like to come back to, okay, before I get to you, let me listen to what executive wants to say. Please go ahead.
Okay, the reason why all this thing happened is because she got pregnant. True of us. That somebody is pregnant for you does not guarantee you or does not insist or nobody should pressure you to marry anybody. Na belle she gets. Na pikin she carry. How you go fit born am? It's her decision because you guys had something, it was an agreement. It's her decision to decide to carry the pregnancy or not. It is not your decision to decide to marry her because she's pregnant for you. I think that is where the problem started from. Because if he didn't get her pregnant, what is he doing with her? And he was quite young to think you can. Sometimes you find yourself in a situation you're telling yourself, I'm man enough, I can man up to this. Sometimes take a chill pill. Think through it. Think through it. The girl, what he's saying is true because so many ladies are feeling bad because some men cut their life short because they didn't plan to get pregnant and it happened. And now she's having a baby. Maybe she's 18 and she's young. She's having a baby and this is not what she has planned for herself. You are going to cause her mental madness.
Wow.
She cannot imagine better than look at her body. Everything has changed.
Wow. Thank you
so be
so
careful
much.
about it, please.
I'd like to listen to Greenfield. We are wrapping up short.
I want to say something.
Okay, hold on.
I want to say something. Okay, coming to that aspect of age, she was actually older
than you.
Yeah, she was actually older. She was 3 years older.
Okay, 3 years. Okay, it's fine. It's fine.
Then again, there's something I wanted to say.
Please hold on.
We talked about young age getting married. The only thing I can say about this is that I think marriage is not all about age. There are some certain age you get to. You'll be able to this is what I want. I can be able to. It's just, to me, it's all about understanding. You may understand, for your partner not to understand is a big issue for you. But when the both of you understands and you bring things together, because when things were going wrong, all I was trying to do for her to understand, I don't want to back out. I talked to her, I said, we have a child. Let's put heads together. If I depart and you depart, this child, how is she going to go? Our attentions are not there. My own is divided, your own is divided. I don't know how she's going to face. And it's actually happening now. It's actually happening. Since this year, it's just twice I've seen her. Yeah. But when all of us were together, I'm always with her every week. When she saw me the last time, she started crying and she wants to go.
Thank you so much. I'm just going to listen to just Greenfield and we'll wrap. When we'll come back next month, we will continue this section on him. Please, let's give... please, where's the mic, please? Please be fast about it. And a lady, okay. Please, time, please. We don't have time. We just have 5 minutes to leave here.
I think I can be audible enough without the mic.
Okay, go ahead. Good. Okay.
I am so sorry for all your experience, but this is a clinic, so I would like us to address this
Yeah.
in the medical term.
Yeah.
I'm not going to say things that will be building to.
Yes.
But
Please, let's just give her the mic. Give her the mic, please.
If you have done psychology, you will know that this woman needs psychological evaluation.
Yeah.
A woman does not just wake up and sleep around. That is just the truth. And it could be that she might have been abused way younger.
Yeah.
And this is just the result of her abuse. It was just unfortunate that you were the one that ended up with her.
Yes.
And yes, she will have to pour it on somebody. Even if you didn't get married to her, she will still exhibit all of these traits.
Yeah.
Because it is in here.
Yeah.
And for you as a man to help her, why forgiving her, you could have probably seek for help.
Yeah.
It's not about saying sorry or I am sorry. It wasn't her intention to hurt you. But when it's here psychologically, she can't help it. So if you really want to probably help the mother of your child, even if when you guys are not together, think it through that she needs psychological evaluation.
Yeah.
This thing started from somewhere.
Yes.
There is a root cause, and you all were blinded to the root cause. And trust me, if you don't fix the root cause, it will still be there, and it will impact on your own daughter. So you're not going to do it because, I want to forgive her. No, you're going to do it because she's the woman that is going to raise your daughter. Do you understand me? What she has now is what she will pour. She cannot give what she does not have.
Wow.
So what she has now, she will pour upon the child.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. Okay, Greenfield, we're going to wrap now. Greenfield, the last person.
Okay, there's something I want to say, but because of what she said, let me just start from what she just said. You know, you would notice the excessive love and one-sidedness of that lady towards the action of this guy's wife, because it's a lady that hurt this guy.
Yeah.
So she's now seeing it as, she's giving it a name that is emotional. But when men sleep around, the men are mad. We are not okay. We don't know what is wrong with us. We should be discarded. We are good for nothing. But a woman did it now. See the grammar and the responsibility that is heaped on a hurting man. For him to go back to train someone's child that has mental issue, so that one will now train the daughter. I don't know whether you understand. See how she shifted the whole thing. It now becomes the man's problem. You know? But to say what I want to say before I would say my mind, I want to say that I love this young man. I love him very much. You know, my heart goes to him. He's just an excellent person. He's an excellent person.
Well, thank you so much.
You deserve much more better.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
You did not.
Thank you so much. We have a lot to say. He needs help. He needs a lot of counsel, and we can't do all that tonight. So we're going to push it to the next edition for next month to have more conversation with him on this. So you go home, do your research. And one thing I want to tell you, ask yourself this question. If my son marries my kind of woman, is he going to have a healthy marriage? If my daughter marries my kind of man, is he going to get a healthy marriage? Take this question home and work on yourself. Thank you all for tonight.
This is Family Clinic, the podcast with Pedro.